Hi, my name is Gloria.
And I'm Devora.
This is Devora.
And she is Gloria.
Yes! Oh. And we're missing the bus again.
No! I feel like we can catch it.
Hey, keep me where the light is, keep me where the brightest. Two left feet, can you show me where the ride is? I've been on the low side, I've been on the high side.
Okay, so now we're about to go to
IGA. That's where you get your food.
We're gonna try to record everything as best we can.
Take me to that real life, take me for a lifetime. I've been in the dark for way too long. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Keep me where the light is. Hey, keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Give me that earth and breeze. Rolling down the window, 80 to the all my problems chasing me. Where I'm going, they can't. And if they come, I will go to somewhere that's never cold. Might just stay till I...
So we are here at the food festival that they have once a semester. It's actually every semester. And they give you free food. You get like $25 each. It's only for term ones for new students. Yeah, it's only for new students. So if you're a returning student, just pretend that you're new. Anyways, it's really fun and it's really fun and there's dancing and there's free food and that's always good. So close to my face.
Great, and my worries wash away. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Will you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is.
So we decided to do a video answering questions about our experience in the CFP program here at SGU, because we did this program last semester, CFP, and now we are in term 1 together. So we're just gonna answer a couple of questions that we wish
We knew before attending CFP.
Yes. So we're gonna start with the very basics. What is CFP?
CFP stands for Charter Foundation Program.
Yes. Is it a disadvantage to come to the island and do the CFP program first because you weren't directly admitted into term 1? Honestly, it is easy to just think, wow, I'm not good enough. Wow, why did they select me for this? Wow, they must think I'm stupid. But no, that is not the case. Instead of thinking about it like that, just think about it as a chance to prove yourself. And I also feel like, for me personally, I thought it was great because you're able to come and be on the island for a whole semester, basically without a commitment. It's like a trial run. You can see the island, you can learn about it, you can adjust, you can make sure that you adapt well, because basically with the CFP program, if you don't pass it, they'll refund you your money Obviously, no one's coming to fail, right?
CFP is basically a warm-up. Like, you get to know the island, you get to know how the tests are, how to study, what works for you, what doesn't work for you.
It is actually amazing how much you retain while you're in the program, how much information you learn. Another great thing, and I think you would agree with me, is that it's not a cutthroat program. Everyone's here to like help each other out. I love how friendly all of my classmates were, and it was a very chill environment to succeed. Everyone was working hard, but no one was really competing with each other. We all wanted to like be there for each other.
What classes do CFP students take?
It's a pretty full like schedule. You have very little free time, so you have to be really good with time management stuff. But that's why it pushes you to become a great student, because you're basically forced to get yourself together and to be organized and to have great time management skills, to study for each individual class. And I loved all the professors. Like, they were really, really great.
How to succeed in CFP? So for me, what I did was I pre-read. I started that after my exam 1. I pre-read before I go to lecture, and then I pay attention to lecture, take notes, and then I post-read every day. And then on the weekends, I would review and do questions.
And for me, I did something similar. I would pre-read, and when she says pre-read, we're talking about the lectures. So for every single class that you take, the only thing you really need to do well in the class are the slides.
Lectures, yeah, the lecture
All
slides.
of the test material, test questions are directly from the slides. So you just pre-read the slides, and when you're pre-reading, some people like will pre-read just very casually. They'll go through each slide but not really take notes, not really just reading it. I did that at first. I was pre-reading, and then I would go to lecture, and then I would take a really long time post-reading. And I would say about midway, like about halfway through CFP, I kind of switched it. I started doing longer pre-reads. Like on the weekends, I would pre-read for all of my, not for all of my classes. I would pre-read for physio and for anatomy. Like, I would pre-read all of the lectures of that upcoming week, all of them, between Saturday and Sunday. I would do all of anatomy on Saturday, all of physio on Sunday, and then I would still pre-read and post-read throughout the week. So that actually ended up being really good for me, because I think that for me, repetition helps. Seeing it over and over and over helped me retain more and learn it faster. So that's really what worked best for me. I started to just familiarize myself as much as I could with the information beforehand, and then my post reads ended up being a little bit shorter. Sometimes still long, but for the most part a little bit shorter. And then for psychopathology, I just did no cards, because that class was pretty straightforward. It's very enjoyable. Whether you pre-read or post-read, like if one is longer, the other one's gonna be shorter, but for the most part, you're getting that exposure, and it's gonna pay off in the end. And like she said, practice questions are always good. The class that we got the least amount of practice questions in was anatomy. Most of our classes, we had a really good like question bank, but I would say the number one thing is to have a positive mindset.
Yes.
And to try to pump yourself up to study, try to be excited, and just be like, wow, this is so cool that I get the opportunity to do this.
Also, like surrounding yourself with hardworking people, not hardworking but focused people.
And I would also say surround yourself with people that don't take shortcuts. Because wherever you go in life, there are always shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts, because at the end of the day, you're only really cheating yourself. Like, put in the work, put in the effort, do your very best.
What are SL sessions?
They're just supplemental learning sessions, and they will always say they do not replace a lecture. Like, you shouldn't skip lecture and then go to SL and then be like, I'm good. No, you have to go to your lectures, you have to pre-read, post-read, you have to do all your studying. But they're good like supplemental learning sessions for like if there's something that you've already studied on your own, maybe you've already watched videos on it and you still don't get it, then these SL sessions are good, because it's a group interactive environment and you have your instructor, and all of them are phenomenal. I found the sessions really helpful for molecular biology,
And biochem.
biochem,
Really helpful.
physiology too. Like, we got really good packets with questions, great questions. So the SL session, and some people don't go. Is voluntary. They post it online if you'd rather just self-study, but I think it's good to go just to change it up because you're going to study a lot on your own anyway. So it's a good study break for you, even though you'll be studying. It's more interactive. It's a good time to relax, let your hair down.
Once you go to SL sessions, you will know what you don't know.
It'll just maximize your productivity. Honestly, if I could go back and was given a chance, go directly into term 1 or do CFP, I would choose CFP again because it was so helpful. So helpful, and it was such a good experience, and you grow so much as a student, even though it's a short amount of time. But I would say CFP pushes you to greatness.
There is 50 questions for each exam, multiple choice.
Yeah. Each exam is pretty straightforward. So I did note cards for psychopathology and molecular biology because those 2 classes were literally regurgitation. Not that you don't have to learn it. It is good to learn it and to understand it. But at the end of the day, you would get 100s on those exams if you just knew every single slide. Just know what's on the slide. And Dr. Colo that taught us molecular biology, she will literally tell you what you need to know for the exam. Her practice questions are amazing. Do them after every single lecture, and you'll be fine. And then in psychopathology, pretty straightforward too.
For me, I never did note cards. That takes a long time for me. I just read over and over and over again of the slides and everything.
So whatever works best for you, whether you're a visual learner or a hands-on person. The physiology exams were definitely the ones that were the most applicational ones.
You have to understand it. You can't memorize physio. You have to understand it.
Professors are also really good, and
there's small groups, right?
Yeah, we have lab sessions, and it's not rocket science if you put in the time. You just have to put in the time. Physio and anatomy are 4 credit hour classes, so you have to make sure that you're paying attention to those classes and putting in the necessary time to just do well in them. Things to bring to the island. I would say bring pillows. And that sounds stupid, but I didn't bring pillows, and then I paid 100 EC to get pillows here. Don't do that. Just literally bring pillows.
I brought everything. You should bring sheets, comforter, storage cubes, right?
Yeah. In the rooms, SGU rooms, they have American plugs and Grenadian plugs. Yeah. I don't have an adapter, and it's fine.
Bring your favorite snacks.
Snacks on the island are pretty pricey.
A little expensive. Hair products. Shampoo and conditioner. I brought all that.
I would say definitely bring it if you're very specific about what you put on your hair. Just bring it. You might not find it here. Obviously, depending on what airline you're flying with, you have a weight limit. At the end of the day, just make sure to bring the things that you are going to absolutely need and can't go without. We bought a coffee maker, a toaster. We bought things like that here. We paid an arm and a leg for it though. It was expensive. I want to say the coffee maker was 200 EC, 150 EC, and EC you just divide by 2.7, and that's how many dollars you pay for it. And the coffee maker that I have, I know for a fact that in the US, that would be a 15 to $20 coffee maker at Walmart. $20 is pushing it. The campus, obviously you have your bed, you have shelves, but you don't have any utilities. So you're gonna need to buy pots and pans, buy just all of the kitchen stuff they're gonna need. Simple things like silverware. I bought my toaster, my coffee maker, my silverware. Yeah, I bought it here.
No, I brought everything. When I say everything, that's what I mean.
I brought
everything. I brought silverware from that home.
But we hope that this was helpful. I feel like we were all over the place, but we just decided to do this video because we were hey, we would have liked to have known some of these things before coming. And honestly, I looked up videos. I don't think I've ever seen a video on YouTube
about CFP.
We did our best. Sorry if it wasn't enough. You can comment a question if you have one, particularly. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Do you have anything else to say? We can say thank you for watching again.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for watching.